Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a couple different ways that you could patch holes in your drywall. Alright, so accidents happen. Accident 1, accident 2. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways to fix what I just did. First way to fix this is called a blowout patch. This one's a little more labor intensive. All you need is a knife and a little piece of drywall. The other thing, which I actually prefer doing, it's a little, I should say a lot easier, is drywall patch. We have a 6-inch and an 8-inch. They also do 4-inch. I don't have that with me today, so we're actually just gonna use the 6. But I'll show you the different methods with this. I think these run for the 6-inch, it's around $5 or so. So if you have a lot of them, it may, kind of rack up in price, but if you have, a good amount, it might be worth it to get like a little 2x2 patch of drywall or a full sheet, depending on, how many holes you have. But again, it is a little more labor intensive. I'm gonna show you how to do that, and we'll go from there. All right, so first thing that we have to do is start off with a hole that's a little neater than this. So you can do whatever size you want. I think I'm just gonna go with a 3x3. So why don't we just do this, get a little torpedo level out. Make sure that's level. Make sure that's plumb. Alright, next thing we're going to do is cut that out. Doesn't have to be perfect, and you'll see why in a second. All right, so here's our hole here. Clean up the edges. So we have 3x3. All right, next step. All right, so here's our blowout patch right here. What I did was, on the back, I actually marked the center. I marked 2 lines. So here's the exact center right in here. Now our hole in the wall is exactly 3 inches by 3 inches. So we actually want to go a little bit less so it fits. So 1/2 of 3 is 1.5 inches. So this is where the hole is going to be. So I'm actually going to go a little bit less just so I know it'll fit. And we're going to go a little bit less here. And then we can square this off with the torpedo level. And there's looks like a lot of lines. It looks confusing, but it's not too bad. All right, so just so you can see it a little easier, pretty much this is the section of sheetrock that's going to stay, and which is going to fit inside that wall. So we got, less than 3, that's perfect. Less than 3, perfect. If we made it exactly 3 and you're, pushing it in, this piece is, pretty fragile, so we don't want anything to break. So it's always good to go a little bit less. All right, so now what we're gonna do, you can kind of see what lines that we should cut, right? So we're gonna cut this one, this one, much that edge. You're pretty much just cutting a little border around here. I know it still looks weird. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do that and pull the sheetrock off so you have a little paper lip. So you're gonna do that on every edge. All right, so this is what you're left with. It's called a blowout patch. All right, so the first thing that we want to do before we throw the mud in there is make sure it fits. The last thing that you want is to throw mud in there, and then if you have to alter something, you're working with the crumbs of the drywall and then the compound and all that. So, all right, so we got our blowout patch, right? We're gonna put that right into here. Looks like it fits really nice. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mud the edges. That's all you need here. It's okay if a little bit gets in the hole. It might help it out a little bit too if it kind of catches the edge. The main thing holding this in is when you tape the edges of the blowout patch. All right, so we got that, right? And we're just gonna fit this right in that hole here. Then what you wanna do, just like you're taping drywall, I'm gonna go here, just like that. All right, so you're gonna leave that, and then once it dries, you could take a thicker knife, go right across, just like that. Taper the edges. And then one more pass here, one more pass there. All right, so that might need one more coat, but you have to wait till that dries, sand it, and then apply one more, and you're all done. All right, so now we're gonna do the other drywall repair patch. So first you have to unwrap it. Take the little cardboard piece off. And this is pretty much just one big sticker with a little piece of sheet metal on it with the edges around that's gonna stick to the drywall like this. Put it right over top. Make sure it doesn't bend or anything. I want you to press the edges on, just like that. All right, so this thing is on now. Now we're gonna do the same thing that we did with the blowout patch. We're gonna tape it. Feather the edges. Do one pass here. And one pass there. All right guys, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. I know that's not a fun project to go around and fix holes in your drywall, but as you can see, the drywall patch is much faster than the blowout patch, but I'm a big believer in knowing multiple ways how to do something. So hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.